Okay, I have been working on some little 2D buildings, and they seem to work out pretty well. Like you see, I've got these up here. These are on the these go on the in the beach area. You see, I made a little pub. It's called Whale's Tail. So that's kind of cool. I do need to add some more windows up here. Not sure if I like that window there though. It's kind of weird. I think I'll change that one. Yeah, that one doesn't fit there too well. Let's find our wall here. And I don't really need that much of it. Copy, paste. There we go. Yeah, sure. This is meant to be a little archway back through to the beach behind. Kind of want to put something here, and I gotta put a bunch of windows and stuff up here. Windows. Just grab two of these here. See if this will work. Copper. Well, you know what? Let's get as close to the windows as possible. Okay, copy, paste the layer. Should go straight up from that. This was meant to be sort of a little motel or something. Motel on the beach, or hotel, or something. I'm not sure. It's just a little room, place to get rooms. Copy paste. Maybe I should have went. And these are too close together, aren't they? Yeah, dang it. I don't like it. No, sir. Okay, so let's move this up or down. Oops. Okay. I need to put the middle one in first. Come on, mouse. Stop moving. There we go. Copy, paste. Hopefully everybody's doing okay this morning. I'm getting a stuffy nose. Sucks. I think it might be allergies, but I'm not absolutely sure. Ugh. I'm tired this morning too. Sure, right there. Well, just put it there, I guess. You know what? Good enough. Good enough. Now go over to this side. gonna be a bunch of windows. That works. Copy, paste that. This is not the normal way to do tiles, really, but it works too. It's actually better to do it this way, because you can get more details into things. Like this, the whale sign here. And it just makes your game look better to me, anyway. I don't know if I already loaded it up or not. Hey, Gopher Chunks. Hopefully you're doing alright, man. Whew. Had to get my game started. Yeah, it is. It is. It's difficult to get started, definitely. That's why I like using these older 2D engines. They're less complicated. But I don't know what type of game you're talking about, though. um, I know it takes a little bit of money to get started too. If you have to use like assets and stuff. I don't know if you've done any like 3D modeling or anything, but yeah, no, Dogman and Cryptid Hunting Game co-op. Oh, that's cool. I remember working with LeadWorks, the LeadWorks game engine. It does have some VR support, and they have a bunch of assets already. But on this, it like doesn't have any. It does not have much of an options menu. It seems like the worst thing for me so far has been an options menu, save and load menu, or a way to even save and load your game. It's a pain. This comes with a bunch of assets. I mean I bought them over time, but these are pretty cool. But this one's got some issues like that, like trying to come up with like an in-game menu, like pause it. Yeah, Unreal is definitely the way to go for this stuff. Unreal, maybe. Well, Unity runs kind of hot though, it seems. Unity, maybe. This one, I started a little zombie shooter game in it, and it was such a pain, like getting any type of option menu or transitioning between levels and stuff like that. It was way less easier than, because my first game that I did was, of course, 2D, but it was in Visual Novel Maker. Visual Novel Maker is like the basics, just basic. And then I just went to this engine that I'm using right now, the Pixel Game Maker, which is it's still got the coding elements, and you can use like script and stuff in here, but I do love these little flow windows here, the little workflow, or whatever you want to call it. This is very useful. I am no good at programming whatsoever, and it's just something I can't even force myself to learn. It don't seem. So this kind of makes it a lot easier, because it's got all the code built in. You can still run. I can still like run a script on this. It's just in one of these blocks over here. I don't even know where, but something like execute a script or something. But I'm no good at writing code. Writing it. Yeah, the comic book tool. Yeah. That's what this is. And this is like visual novel uh, makers, and you can do 2D stuff with it. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's up here. Um, yeah, this is very simple, but it's easy to use. It's just like do a picture, do a sound, do an animation, and that's the basics of it. There's no other controls really. This one, this one has controls. Like I can set up to have the controller control this. That's what moves my little dog around in the scene. And then you got animations, and then you know, and I guess it all goes up to like to like Unity, and I wanted to start out with the very basic stuff so I could learn more faster. I'm very hands on when I'm learning. I just learn way better that way, and so I wanted to start with old school games, just 2D adventures, and then kind of work my way up. Uh, I don't know if it'll be any easier me learning it that way, but yeah, I love map building, man. That's really fun. Thinking about buying an AI subscription. There's a couple places you can go. You can chat with Chat GPT. You can ask Chat GPT how to do certain things, and it'll go through pretty detailed stuff on in text and show you what to do. Like if I wanted to add an animation, like a video animation to this, it'll show you the script and everything. Yeah. I'll just go in and ask, about the engine, like Pixel Game Maker, like how to. I see I'm buffering here. Hopefully it's not too bad. Made me a buffer symbol. But I could go in and say, how can I add a video to, a video cutscene to Pixel Game Maker MB, and it'll go through every bit of it. It'll show you what to do here. It'll show you to add the resources, and then how to add it onto a scene. So it's kind of cool, but it gets a little confusing sometimes though. It's like, okay, what is it talking about here? It's like, what do you mean? But it's not too bad. I tried it with a little video in here, and it kind of came out. I don't think I have it on here anymore, but it came out to where my video layer was still showing the background behind it for some reason, and I couldn't figure that out. So okay, it's kind of messed up. And then I found out the videos might not be actually working in this in this engine. Unreal. I wanna get into using the Unreal Engine sooner or later, but I figured I'd work my way from the bottom up. Start out with some 2D games, and then kind of go through every era of a game. I always love like 2D platform games anyway. I've never designed any of these levels, but some of the levels I have designed in 3D are from a game called Rigs of Rods, and what else? I've designed some really old ones from Duke Nukem 3D, just old games, but it was always fun to design levels. I always loved it. And the 2D platform level design's pretty fun. Unreal, yeah. I made some levels in the CryEngine also, just practicing around uh, the Crytek engine, or well, yeah, I guess it's the Crytek engine, Crysis engine, Crytek. That was fun. That's very easy. There's another pretty good one here. It's stuff you have to buy though. These like this S2 engine. This one looks pretty cool for like level design, and they do come with DLCs also. But the DLCs are expensive though. These are like 20 or 30 bucks each. It seems like. I don't know if they got it. Yeah, they got some of the pictures in here. This one's more like a GTA style game though that you can create. But it's pretty cool. They got the zombies here running. The S2 engine. There's a lot of different game engines though, but I guess the mainstream ones would be, you know, Unreal and Unity. There's a lot of different game engines on. How much was this one? I don't remember. I got these back in 2020. I was doing a lot better back then. Yeah, right now it's like $5. It's usually like 20 bucks. It's not bad, but the DLCs are, you know, 25 bucks, 40 bucks. Uh, they vary. I'd rather build my own models and things, but it's very time consuming. I don't think this one even supports VR though. The only one I have that supports VR is that LeadWorks, and they're coming out. They came out with a new one. It's called what's it called? Yeah, the level designs are very simple in this one too. You just place what you need placed. What is this? This is still like 50 bucks. I wouldn't say it's worth it. It does have VR support. I think LeadWorks. I think they did the very first Boneworks game. I think it was used to make Boneworks, or no, is it Boneworks? Or what's the other one? Bone Labs, or something. I don't remember. They got a new engine out now called what is it called? It should be on the page here. They advertised it a lot. Ultra, I think it's called Ultra Engine. I haven't seen none. I think it's called Ultra Engine that they just released a couple years ago, or maybe a year ago, or it might not even be released yet. They were advertising it. I don't know if the group of people split up, or I don't know what happened, but they started designing a new engine. Uh, anyways, let me go over here and place a couple of these buildings down. Backgrounds. I'm running on a potato PC at the moment. I have no sound. Yeah, okay. Sounds. I had to make the sounds in this one, and I had to make a way to like shut them off and stuff. I didn't buy any engine. If I get the it'll be, yeah, exactly. It'll be worth it. had to make the sounds in this game in my but this one does have like um, background music that'll play, but there's no sounds to anything else. And in order to do that, I had to put them in here, like the idle. So, like this little script thing here stops all the other sounds. So if my dog farts, it'll stop the idle sound, the panting, and then it'll play the fart sound. This one stops all other sounds that are around in these, and then it'll play the panting sound. And when you start running, it'll play the running sound, but it'll stop the panting sound. It's kind of interesting the way it works. This has its own audio playback stuff, but I just have to add it in that way. It's kind of weird, but I think that's the same way as the Unreal, not Unreal, the LeadWorks engine worked also. You have playback on the item, on the object itself. So like this is the dog model. It turned out pretty good. Let me update these resources. Update. Making some buildings. Man, I've felt bad for the last 3 or 4 days. I felt pretty good yesterday and the day before, but I've been kind of sick here. Not like sick, like coughing or nothing like that. Just feeling really bad. Well, I didn't save that, I don't think. Let me save this image. Save. Okay. Update. There we go. Got our windows in there. Windows. Working with tile sets is a lot easier. Oh, man. It's pretty easy anyway. Okay, let's move this over. I can see the whole building. It's supposed to be a motel. I gotta put some signs and stuff on it. Just put it right there. Let me test this. Test this out where the buildings are compared to the ship in the background. This is supposed to lead to a big giant ship that you're going to get on. I gotta block some of the streets and stuff off here to make it a platformer though. This laptop does not run this stuff very well. It's a potato. But that's why I'm using it this early in the morning for me. Solar's not fully charged yet. I've got about, I don't even know how much solar I got. Like, yeah, I had to add the little sounds that you can hear right now. Barking, farting, squeaky toy. The R from the pirate. Anyways, I haven't turned this into a platform level yet. It's just doing my backgrounds. There we go, that's better. Okay, yeah, that'll work. This is the end of our level right here, so the level kind of stops here. And it goes into the next one. Okay, this is where you go onto the ship. Okay, but yeah, that works. Let me move the building over a little bit though. Undo. I'll move it over closer. Oh, come on. Okay, did it place it? No. Right there. my level here somewhere. Before you see that area. Actually, I can copy some of this ground down here and just move it across. Don't necessarily have to stop right there. Grab this and copy it. Copy. Paste it over here. Paste. This laptop is so slow. Turns out I already own LeadWorks. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a pretty good place to start to mess around with, I guess. But I mean, all engines are different. I've been on Steam for 18 years. Yeah, same here. I don't remember how many years I've been on Steam. I think it's, oh gosh, let me see. View profile. I don't even remember. I know it's been quite a few years. Screenshots, videos, reviews. It tells somewhere here. I think it's on one of these things. Does it say over here? No. I don't know. It's been a while. Yeah, I think the first. Yeah, me too, man. I'm almost 50. I'll be 49 this May. And I've been on Steam forever, seems like. I didn't always use Steam either. I just, when I first got on there, I think one of my first games was like a free one. It was, no, it wasn't free. I bought Alien vs. Predator. And then I figured out I didn't know what Steam was. I didn't know it was an online client thing. But I bought the game, and then I was offline, and I was trying to install the game. I was like, how the hell do you install this? I am 50 as of New Year's Eve. Nice. Yes, this is a thing I want to do the rest of my life, I guess. Try to design games, because I've worked a lot of different jobs, and I'm not like super smart at this stuff, but video games is something I've always enjoyed. The Sims. Nice. Yeah, I think mine was Alien vs. Predator. Let's see, right here. I think it was this one. Was like the first game I bought. As in, last played in 2011. I don't know when I bought it though. 15 gigabytes. Trying to do this on dial-up at the time, I believe. I think it might have been what I was on. Or no, I might have been on. What was it? Comcast. I don't remember exactly. I wish I could figure out how to see the. I got adult games on here, so I gotta be careful. View profile. I'll put you on my camera real quick. Me too. I wanna make something. Yeah. I've always been into modding and things. After I learned how to mod games, it was like, oh, that's really cool, Let's see, where does it say? Trying to find my account information. Settings, maybe? account. Don't say down here. Yeah, it says somewhere how long I've been on here. I got way too many games. I think 2020 is when I started like buying a lot of games too. We had that time off work and I was just buying games left and right. There's a badge here somewhere that says something like that. Okay. Oh, yeah, I became a member in 2004. Let's see. Years of service, 20. 20? No. So 2004? Yeah. Yes, like 20 years. Holy crap. This is 2025 now, but I guess I started in like November of 2004. Yeah, so that makes sense. Yep, 20 years. That's 20 years of service to Steam. That's crazy. But I got a lot of games on here. I didn't like I played this one last in 2011, and then but I had a couple of games on here. I had maybe like 6 games, and then in 2020 is when it all really started. Got my thing over here. Man. 2006, there to go. But I want to, yeah, but back to the modding and things. I started modding in, I started modding a game called Viper Racing. It started with racing games pretty much. Uh, one from, it was made by Sierra, and I learned hexacode, but like, well, I didn't learn it. But man, I learned how to use hex and hexcode, and I was just hacking the game pretty much. I was making cars that were like super fast, and putting them up for everybody to download, not just me, because we did do competitions. We were racing online against each other, and I had a car. I put it up with my buddies. I called it the what the hell did I call it? I don't remember. I think it was called the 3000 GT or something like that. And they were like, how did you make this? And I got into it. I got into it with another friend. He was actually colder though, and he knew how to do models and textures and everything. Anyways, me and him contacted the developers of that game um, by accident, sort of. I texted. Okay, there was 2 versions of that game. If you ran the Run EXE, you had the developers version. Nobody knew that at the time, but I ran that, and I seen a guy's email address. It's contact. This is from I think it was called. I think they were called Monster Games. And I contacted him, and I was like, "Hey, I recently made this um, mod for your game," and he knew me. He knew he knew that I had made that, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we've been racing with that thing." They've been, I made the car 4-wheel drive too, but he had been playing with my car, and he's like, "Hey, He's like, if you want to do new models and things, he's like, they still have the CPP, the header file for the 3D model that we can use to actually start making real mods for it, real models." And after that, the game turned into, they did a Le Mans version, like a rally style version of the game, and Yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of time on my hands back then. It was pretty cool. The 3000 GT. Yeah, I called it that. Let me see if I can actually find it real quick. Viper Racing. I don't even know if that comes up online anymore. I did that in like 2000 or not even 2000, like 1999, 98. Viper Racing. I was Ashes 48 back then too. So let me see. Ashes 48. Okay, this is just real cars. It doesn't even show the game. Viper Racing game. Okay, there it is. I don't know if they're showing my cars or not, but here's the whole game. I had you could paint the car like this. That's what I loved about it too. You could paint whatever designs you wanted on here. You could export this and paint it in a paint program, or and then import it back in. It's pretty cool. And the cars took damage when you crashed, so that's why I was so interested in it. I was always in there, I was always into like being destructive. I made I remade Castle Green and Sunset Mesa in a different game, that Rigs of Rods game. I I love doing that. I don't see any of my cars. That's not Viper Racing. That's Street Legal right there. I did Street Legal also. I think that's Street Legal. Redline Racing. I did a mod. I did a bunch of mods in this game too. Is that? I can't tell. I think it is. This is where I got started modding though. Here's the, yep. Here's the rally. They did a bunch of Le Mans style tracks. It's just showing the basic game though. This game was really fun. Still is, probably. The controls though. Monster truck. I don't know what else they have in here. I don't see any of the mods. Let's put mods. This is before they had really good shadows and lighting in games. There's some of the damage. It had what type of damage was it? It was real time damage, but it was like modded onto the model itself. I don't remember what type of damage it was. I'm trying to find some of the actual good mods there. There's one. So that new Viper came out in 2003. I'd asked them why they just went with the Dodge Viper, and it got into a whole conversation about licensing. Licensing. I can't say it. Licenses. They had a bunch of different cars for this game, but the only license they could get was the Viper. And they said it turns out that companies don't like for you to destroy their cars in the game. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. He said the only license they could get was for the Dodge Viper at the time, and it was expensive. But they had a bunch of different vehicles. that they were gonna. I asked him if I could get those vehicles. He's like, God, nah. He's like, 2 of them's already in there, but we just changed the skins to it so they look different. but but he didn't have them anymore. I can't find any of the real cool mods though. I don't see any of the tracks or anything here. It's still it's kind of cool. Too cool to go back and look at it. I haven't looked at this game in years. The other one's Rigs of Rods. Let me put you on the beer bag for a minute. Rigs of Rods came out in 2010, I think. Here's some of my tracks here. This is what is this? This is Test 1. It was just called Test 1. It's a little bridge going across a river. This uses the Torque 3D game engine, and it's pretty easy to use. This is Fall Run. Yeah. Lighthouse or Rock House or Rock Island. I mean, this is from Viper Racing. I recreated Rock Island. Like I said, I recreated like 3 different levels. This is around the mountain. This is more of a hill climb style terrain. There's Dodge Vipers or Dodge Magnums that I've made. I originally created this model. I modeled this myself, and I made it for the Street Legal game, and so I made different rims, different bumpers and things for it. But I ended up just creating it for this game too. There's like an off-road one, a drift one, the Mopar green, the street one, and the police car. And here's part of it around the mountain, some of the hill climb area. Had a mud area too, where you have to drive through mud. The mud has like different physics on it, so it's hard to get through. It's a little bit older game too, but it was fun to play. These are the same guys that made BeamNG. They made this one. People from this. Here's Sunset Mesa that I made. People from this game, I've gotten a few old messages back on my back when I started uploading videos on YouTube, and they were asking me to. It's like, hey, you ever gonna come back to Rigs of Rods? I was like, nah. It's like I've kind of moved on, doing different things now. But they've updated the engine, the game engine themselves, with like PPS. What's it called? It's the Shadow. They did a really good job on it. But they had to like cut out some of my textures in some of the terrains, I guess, to get it to work. And I was like, well, that's still pretty cool. The lighting and shadow looks a lot better. But yeah, this is the same game. Rigs of Rods. Same people that made, BeamNG. They made this. It's pretty cool. This one will run on older PCs too, because it's not as detailed. And I forget which. Oh, here we go. Here's BeamNG versus Rigs of Rods. The details. It's not as detailed. It's just like a bare bones. Of BeamNG. Rigs and Rods, Epic Crashers. But Rigs of Rods is free too for anybody else watching. If you've ever if you've ever wanted to play BeamNG but you don't got the money, just go download Rigs of Rods. It's free to play. I played Rigs of Rods on a dual core back in the day. I struggled with BeamNG. Yeah. My laptop plays it okay and it streams it okay, but when it comes into like the VR, this laptop don't, the one I'm on now, but the one behind me over here, this one does. This, I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know if I'm on the right screen. Turn my laptop around. This one, this one plays it. It just gets so dusty out here. It's a Acer Predator. Man, but yeah, the VR though, I can't stream it, and I tried to record video of it, but it's so stuttery. It's really bad. It's super bad. It's pretty awful. Living out in the desert to study video games. See what we got going on outside. Clear day. It's all nice and pretty. The car. I got my door open a little bit. I don't know if my stomach just growled or farted. I'm not sure which one. I heard something weird. It's like I'm getting old. I don't know what's going on. Anyways. Yeah, but it struggles to play the VR one, definitely. I have to turn the settings down to maximum low. And then it'll be kind of smooth enough to play. I do wish I had another laptop here, but they're expensive. Okay, I was gonna make some buildings for the little swamp area here. Not this one, but we'll go in and look at this one. Backgrounds. Yeah, this one's okay. Maybe. Oh yeah. Wanted to make some a couple of. I don't know if it's worth it or not though. Well, I wanted to do a few buildings here and there in this area, so it's just very small building. Let's cut this out here. Well, I gotta jump into Elite Day. Have a good one, man. I appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, just hang in there with whatever type of game engine you're going to be working with, or whatever you're working with there. You'll eventually figure out what you're trying to do. And the same thing happened with me. Alright, I just decided to start with 2D stuff first, that way I could learn easier, and then it all applies in different engines also. All the same types of things apply in different game engines, like sound and video and textures and everything. Your workflow, like this engine I learned really easy, and this one is a lot like the other two engines, to be honest. But if you don't do an engine, then it gets a little rougher, I suppose. Let's see. I'm gonna chop this off some. Subtract. Oh no. Let's do it this way. Make this tiny. What? 80. Let me do a calculation here. 128, 16, 96, and 80, yeah. Okay. That'll be our building. Cut that out. Lining this stuff up just right. Save this for a second. Oh. Resources. Update. Here we go. Let's add this layer onto this. Or this tiles onto this rather. Make a new one here. Yeah, just decided to work on my game this morning. I've been working on it just slowly. Haven't been streaming it very much. This is a long process, but like making these little buildings. I'll make like two or three a day. So just say 2 or 3 days. So here's 1, 2, 3 of them. There's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days and a half. And then like trying to figure out what I'm making. Like this may be it's sort of a fantasy world, so this may be I don't know, just some little block house out in the woods. I don't know, I have no idea what it is. Maybe a pump house. Pumping water from here. See if that lines up good. Yeah, there we go. I think it's down a little bit though. Let me see. Gotta zoom in close. Yeah, it is. Okay. I need to move it up like 2 pixels. Everything. Both of these. Okay, we're gonna cut that. Zoom out. Paste it. Just move it up 2. 1, 2. I'm going to go ahead and place this block here though, because if I do not, let's see, I'm going to, what am I going to do? Go to the background, maybe, yeah, let's put it here. Update this resource so it fixes that, hopefully. Go back to our scene. The reason I'm putting that block there is so I can find it easy over here. Grab this block. There we go. Oh, I moved it up 1 too many, so I gotta move it down 1. Dang. That's huge. Undo that. Undo it again. Move it down 1. Okay, that didn't. I gotta undo it, undo it. Redo, now move it down. Boop. There we go. Getting everything aligned, and that's the thing too. It's not all just about drawing these. You have to do certain things for the game engine, so I have to go in with the calculator and figure out like this is 16 and where this block is going to be on the scene, you know. So it's not just about going in and drawing whatever. I have to make sure it's within a certain area on this entire big sheet here. I have to make sure that it lines up in the game engine, because the game engine, it goes by 16s, so 16 squares, or 16 by 16. I just have to make sure it all fits. These two buildings are together, so it didn't matter about these two. So this square might be off, but anyway. Hey, Caleboo. Caleboo. I think you've been streaming more later at night on my end, anyway. I think I've popped in a couple of times and left a like, but I didn't say too much. I've got my solar out here. It's still winter time, so it's kind of iffy if I have solar at night enough to kind of do anything, watch anything here. But it's like later in the day for me, around like 9 o'clock or something like that. I can't remember. But it's hard for me to keep the laptop going at that time. Today's pretty good though. It's getting a lot of solar today. This is almost fully charged over here. 126 watts of input at 11 a.m. Heck yeah. Man, I hope nothing goes wrong with my solar and stuff this year. That'd be horrible. It seems like solar's kind of new still. You know, I know it's quite a few years old, but it's still relatively new to the consumer anyway. Why is it? Did I not update that? Why is that off 1 pixel still? Did I not update it in here? I moved it down 1 pixel. Okay, let's try that again. This laptop is so slow. The laptop's using probably like 40 watts. There we go, that's better. That's what I was looking for. Need that to be square right in there. Right in that area. Oh, I zoomed out. It looks like, let me check something. It looks like I got like one line below that. Can't see it that well, so let me zoom in really close. Grab this again. It is. It's one block too big. That's what my problem is. Okay. So this shouldn't be here, or one of these shouldn't be here. I prefer the top one to be gone. Cut. I'm gonna cut this and move it up one. That should be just 1 pixel that I moved it up. Yeah. I'm not using my hotkeys today. I can't reach them. Is that moved? Okay. Gonna move this all up one, and then cut off the top. Zoom way in. One. I can't reach the keyboard. I'm kind of sitting back chill back here. I'm relaxing. Got my knee up. Got the door open. I had to put the door open today. It's warm out here already. You can see my door left open on top of the van there. It's nice and sunny. Anyways, my keyboard's like way over there. Papa Girl! Yeah, working on my game this morning. Yeah, I'm having a good one so far. Pretty good. I've been kind of sick though. I'm not sure what it is. Not like sick like a cold, but I had some kidney issues a couple days ago. I'm getting over that, I think. I think it's from the soda I drank. I drank a couple sodas, well, few sodas, and didn't sit well with me. Switched back to water for a little while. I'm trying to see what I got to eat down here. I want to put a roof on this. So let me open up my, put you on the VR back for a second. Well, yeah. Wait, did I go back to the normal screen? Yeah. I want to open up this and copy some roof out of there. Got some here somewhere. I think I did a whale over here. Let me go get that whale. I don't like that roof. Never mind. Let's do some of this here. This looks good. Maybe. Or should I? I was trying to create my own, really, so. Yeah. Yeah, let's create my own. And I'll go buy that. But I want to create my own roof. Let's like with the barn here I created this myself. Except for the roof, I guess. The roof is a model. Let's go over and get some boards. I gotta get some wood. Ew. Copy. Paste that. I gotta shrink that down though, it's too big. Gotta shrink it. Ew. Yeah, that looks pretty good. You know what? Let's go right here and create a roof like this, but with my wood and my textures and everything. Here. And this is fairly easy to do shingle. I can actually do it from these. So if I go in here and try to select the darkest colors, maybe. Would that work? No, it won't work. Dang it. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. Let's cut this. Wait, how big is this? This is 46. It should be 48. No, it's 65. Okay, yeah. Should be 64. Cut this off. I'll make a little bit of coffee. Not much. Don't want too much coffee. I gotta go down to work again on the 27th. Seems like it's picking up a little bit, which is a good thing. But the problem is like getting there. Let me go over and see how my buddy's doing too. He's been taking it down the road, but his knees all messed up with gout. Anybody that don't know what it is, it's very painful. I have gout in my feet myself. It doesn't act up as often anymore, but it comes from if you drink a lot, mostly in males. It comes from like if you drink a lot, or if you eat a lot of red meat, salt, just stuff that's bad for you, pretty much. Salt is a bad one. Red meat. I could probably eat a hamburger and have a gout outbreak. It's like these little tiny crystals that grow in your joints. Man, it shreds your insides up. It's very painful. It's like somebody cut your joints out, pretty much. It's your own body working against you. You're saying, hey, don't eat this. I'm going to cut your knees out. Cut your, I think it grows in I don't know if it grows in the cartilage or on the bone. Can't remember. But like, your joints will swell up, turn red, they'll get hot. And then every time you move, it's just excruciating. Just from moving. Like I said, I don't have it as much, but it does pop up every once in a while. But mine mostly came from drinking alcohol, which I'm proud that I don't do anymore. I'm gonna try to create this. So let's go in here, and I gotta move this out of the way. I can't see around it. It's moved up here. I can't see over there either. There we go. It's an excruciating pain. Gout. Shoot. I don't exactly need these highlights on here. So let's just do the highlights first. I'm gonna darken all these highlights the best we can. I think I'd be better off going and getting a piece of the original wood. Let's go do that. It should be in here somewhere. My 2D stuff. Here. Textures. My textures and wood. I'm looking for wall logs. Go ahead and grab this. Yeah, just like that. Excuse me. Coming through. And I don't know if I want to grab this highlighted area or not. Let's go all the way over to the end here. Just grab this. close this. And we'll just paste this. It's going to be gigantic, by the way. It's a big texture. It's a big one. It's a big one. That sounds like, jeez, that sounds like what's his name? One of the old presidents. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. That one. McLean. I just stuck a cigar in places it shouldn't go. Let's see here. Yep. I don't know how long is this. Okay, no, I need this to be like. Let's see here. It's 134. I gotta adjust. Let's see where I need to be on that. I think it's 132. So 128 we know is one of the numbers, plus 16, 144. Really? So 128 is the closest. Yeah, that's it right there. Flatten this image, deselect it. After I get this done, after I get it finished, it's easy. It's easy to place this riff that I'm going to make anywhere that I need it. But the hard part's getting it started and figuring it out. I want to make this a little darker, maybe. Yeah. Let's see, let's adjust highlights and shadows. A little darker wood. Right there. That'll do. Okay. And then I can just come in here with whatever. Make some shingles. The shingles are, well, kind of like, I know they're hard to see on it, but actually can't really tell the shingles apart from anything. They're like right here's one. So it might be like this big. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. These wooden shingles. I just need to figure out how I want to make them. Let's make them. Oops. Oh. Yeah. Make some bigger, some smaller. Until I'm all the way across. I think I'm kind of doing it backwards though. I need to. Dang it. I need to select just these little lines. To be honest, but it's okay. Doesn't really matter how you do it. It's just the final outcome. I'm gonna copy that since I did it this way. Move these across over here. I'm gonna brighten these up a little bit. Highlights and shadows. A little brighter. And I'll make this a little darker. Let me first. Move it over here. Okay. Now I'll make this darker. Darker. Okay. Now I can go in with these and start laying them on there. I'm going to take some off the end. This is this one. This I started on. It'll make sense later. Copy, paste. And I should start at the bottom, like with real shingles, because I want to put a shadow above. This one's okay. I can do this one because it's on the main top, but I'm gonna start down here. I can reuse these by just flipping them. Yeah. Making shingles. Shinglies. Okay, that'll work. And then I just want to cut out something different for the next ones. They're going to overlap. So, just going to do like this. I don't know if I want them to be that big or not, but matter of fact, let me cut some off. Yeah. I'm going to try to stay. Start cutting them in half here. Oh dang it. Got too close. I got too close to it. You know what? Take some of this one off and add it over here. I want it to be offset like a block would be, you know. Like, well, that's the way it should look. There we go. No. Maybe get a little further away from that. There we go. We're making shingles. One shingle at a time. It's a pain in my butt, but it's just more natural to do it this way. And I know I'm gonna cover up some of the ones that you know they're gonna get covered, but it looks more real. Yeah. This person tried to cut all the shingles the same size, but it came out weird. I guess, I don't know. Whoever built this house. I'm gonna copy that, paste it. Oh crap. I didn't flatten the image first. Flatten. We're gonna copy that, paste it, bring it down here. Bring it right here. Flatten it again. We're gonna put a little drop shadow under it. Just straight down below it. With the drop shadow. Not that much drop shadow, and this should be 90. Straight down. The distance is not going to be that far, and this, I'm going to go like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3-ish, maybe 3. cut. No, you know what? Let's leave it there, but I'm gonna paste the new one now. It's got the drop shadow under it. Pretty much moved that anywhere. Anywhere we want it to be. Actually, I should finish this little bottom area off, but yeah, let me do that first. Like there should be some under here too. I'm having problems. I had to switch to a different mouse this morning. My my one mouse, the cord's messed up too much on it. So it kind of sucks. Kinda sucks. My heated mouse. Man, this winter has been extremely mild. That makes me dread the summer. Because if it's extremely mild in the winter, it's going to be a hot summer, more than likely. And Mama Gamer, you better stay cool down there. I know you're further south, and I know it gets way hotter. But if it's hot up here already, it's going to be a hot one anywhere south from here. Texas, I can imagine. I think Poppy Carroll's in Texas. Texas is going to be a warm one. Anybody south of the equator? Yes. Stay cool. Alright, I'm just going to copy these and okay, I'm going to flatten it first. Flatten, copy, paste. Here we go. Throw these up under there. I'm going to put a little shadow on them though. Make them darker. Highlights and shadows. That's a little too dark. That'll almost work. About like that, yeah. Deselect, there we go. That's pretty good. That'll work. Okay, now let's drop these in over top. Let's drop them. Drop it like a dot. I'll drop these in over top of these, and then I'm gonna do more. About halfway, there we go. Okay, flatten that, deselect it. Let's go do more shingles. Shingles! Now we'll come up halfway and go down about halfway. I can see the shingle in behind these. Oops, that is not halfway. There we go. Start making shingles. Oh, come on, man. I'm getting too close to that one. There we go. Much better. Oh. I came up too high. You know. Yeah, sure. Two of them can be the same. Well, I don't want them all to be. Too big or too small or whatever. Jokey. They're all different sizes. Just like us. We are all different. And that's good. Okay. Let's go drop some more. Let's copy it from anywhere really. Copy, paste. Wait, did I flatten it? Yeah, okay. I want to move these down here and do the same thing. Drop a little shadow. Do a drop shadow. Drop shadow. I don't have to do it again, so there we go. Copy, paste it. We're making shingles. Woohoo! Not the kind you get when you're 60 years old, but the kind that you put on the roof of your house. That looks pretty good. Hopefully this all works out pretty well. It's time consuming, that's for sure. It's probably the only thing I do today. But still, it'll be worth it once I'm finished. Okay, let's go over here. I'm gonna add a little bit onto that one. Just a little bit over here. No, I gotta add more onto that one too. No. It's hard to grab these. I need to adjust my mouse. Hold on a second. Is this super fast? Click this middle button. There we go. It's slower there. 8,000 DPI or whatever. I forgot how many DPI this does. I think it's 6,400 DPI. It lets me move in slow motion. It's even better on a 144 hertz laptop. It's extremely precise. I like it. I love the Razer mouse because you can just change on the fly. I'm sure a lot of gaming mice. This was my first real gaming mouse, and it's just nice. I'm sure a lot of them have it now. They can change the DPI on the fly. I didn't have that back in the day. Why can't I zoom over? There you go. I'll pick some shingles up here. Copy, paste. Oh yeah, we gotta do the little drop shadow. I'm keeping these separated like this because I'm gonna reuse a couple of these, just in case you're wondering why I'm putting them down here. So I gotta reuse it in a minute. I might reuse one here in a second. Let's see what happens. Drop shadow. There we go. Just straight up copy that from here, paste it, drag it upwards over top of these. So, looks pretty good, I guess. Decent. I'll copy this first one. Let's see, did I have one? Yeah, I have one up here too. Okay. Let's see what this one. Put a little drop shadow on this too. These are just temporary before I clean up everything. Copy, paste. See if you can just go over here and put these in again. Somewhere. Sure, why not? This one's kind of weird though. Let me flip it. Flip it over to this side. See if it lines up pretty good. Sure, why not? That looks pretty good. Yeah, we can go down here and copy this one. That way we don't have to do so much. We don't have to do every single one. It's kind of like cheating. It's cheating just a little bit. Paste that. Excuse me. Hey, BDB. Hope you're having a good morning, man. Or yeah, it would be or good afternoonish. Making some shingles here. Yeah, stay cool down there, man. I know where you moved to, and it's hot up here already. I'm just north of you. I'd say it's gonna be a hot summer down there. It's just always a hot summer down there, but I don't know exactly where you're at, but it gets hot. It gets hot here. I mean, to be the dry heat, it's especially in my van. My van is not insulated for the heat. It's more insulated for the cold weather, I guess. It doesn't block out heat very much. This metal just heats up during the day, and it gets pretty painful. It's like 120 inside here in the summertime, and it's hot already. And this is just February. It was like 60 degrees yesterday. It's like, geez, dude. It's usually not 60 degrees here until like May. And this is just being February. I kind of dread this summer. It's not good. I kind of worry about it a little bit. I can run the van's AC for like a couple hours a day, but you know that gets expensive too. Drop those shingles there. Sure, why not? Let's grab this set here. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Am I supposed to be going? It doesn't matter. I'm kind of following that line up to there, so I hope that's okay. I don't really know. I probably should stagger these though. Dang it. I didn't think about that. Ah, man. Let me undo a few. Okay. Start staggering these over. I mean, that works too. And, yeah. Dang it. I didn't think about that. Deselect. Make sure I flatten that out. I should stagger these back and forth. I see some image got moved back there. That's okay. I'll fix that in a moment. Do. There's good. Pardon my nose. I want to move. I'm just gonna move that over. There. Deselect, flatten, select. Back to using my hotkeys. I think I'm gonna cut this one in half. There. Good enough. Got a little drop shadow on it though. job, Shadow. Alright, cool. Select that one again and flip it around. Yeah. I got that song Weird Science stuck in my head. I don't know how. Weird Science. I think. Is Mama Gamer playing the game or something? Oh no. Yeah, no, what were we playing? I might have been playing 7 Days to Die with Mama Gamer, and they were talking about the science lab table or something, and I started humming that. Hey, Mama Gamer. I was just talking about it. I was thinking about that. There's an old song, Weird Science. It's on a movie, and I don't know. I've had that song stuck in my head for days now. Weird Science. I don't even remember how it went. Guys cloned a girl so they'd have a girlfriend. I mean, you do what you gotta do, but that's pretty weird. If you're that lonely, it's pretty bad. Okay, let's see here. Hope all is well. Yes, all is okay. Are you aware of a loud buzzing? No. Is there? Oh, wait a minute. I see why. Hold on a sec. I'll fix that loud buzzing here. Okay, I've narrowed it down. So, what is going on is this inverter back here is probably not grounded good or something, because it's coming every time I plug it into that little inverter down there. This laptop, it makes, see if the weird buzzing sound stops here. Okay, I'm gonna unplug this. I turned it off, unplugged it, and I'm gonna plug it into this one up here. I would almost say it stopped. Yeah, I wasn't aware of the buzzing. Okay, I've narrowed it down. So, hold on a second. What is going on is this inverter back here is... Yep, it stopped completely. Awesome. Okay, I figured it out then. It's that inverter. Every time I plug it into that little inverter down there, this laptop, it makes... See if the weird... that's what happened the last time when I had that weird buzzing sound. I had it plugged into that one. So, something is not grounded in that. It's a ground issue, I think. Turn my phone back down. So that's the issue. It might be my cord too, because the cord is not that good. Interesting. I do wonder something. My buddy's got a cord here. This is a different one though. He's got an HP also. I wonder if he's got an HP cord. He has an HP. My cord on the end is the one on this laptop. It's kind of cut a little bit, and I had to kind of fix it the best way I could. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you too, that last JVD shirt. Oh, okay. You titled it, what's this, level do? Oh, yeah, probably. But pretty sure he meant lever. Yeah, I meant lever, not level. I see a bird or something out there. What is that? I see a shadow moving. Might be a bunny rabbit sitting there. I got my door open a little bit. I see something moving on the ground. Probably. Yeah, I should probably go change that. What does this level do? I probably did. It happens with my brain. I'm typing something in. I'll change it right now because yeah, I meant to say lever. I don't know what happens sometimes, but sometimes my fingers are spelling completely different things than what I'm thinking. It's kind of funny. What I got you guys on? Be right back? Yeah. Be right back. I'm gonna go change that real quick. Yeah, I meant to say lever. Lever, not level. Shorts. I think I dropped it yesterday. Yeah, that lever was something else. I did put level. Dang it. Ellie. It happens. It happens to me a lot. I'm always going back and correcting something. Save. There we go. Saved it. It's all good. Lever. Yeah, that lever surprised me too. It surprised the crap out of me. I was like, what does this lever do? I thought maybe I needed a battery. I'd like to play that again here. What is today? I don't even know. Today is Tuesday. Okay, you'll be streaming later today, but I may stream it. I may stream that game here in a moment. After I get finished with this roof. I've been wanting to play it more. It's fun. It's fun. That one and the Goat Simulator. I've been meaning to finish that up too. Just haven't gotten around to it. Okay, now let's make some shingles in here. Ah, shoot, I should pull them up a little bit. There we go. We'll hand make some for this little area. Since we gotta come up into here some. Zoom over. Yeah, I've been thinking about that game too. I was like, I'd like to finish all that up. It's just so goofy. That game's always trolling you too. Which is fun. It makes it fun. Let's go right here and grab some wood. Copy paste. Make a new set down here. Flatten, deselect, select. Using my hotkeys. Oh, I'm gonna have to come up on this one a little bit, but that's okay. Put a little shadow under here. Drop a shadow. I'd hate to have to paint all that by hand. I could, but you know, it's kind of. If you got the tools, use it. Okay, here we're gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna drop this back over top of that. Flatten, deselect, select. This is the one I used on the main top. Copy, paste. There we go. I'm making better shingles. Hopefully it's better. Flatten. Okay. I wanted to try some on top of this little roof over here. it doesn't matter where we go to. We can come down lower, higher. But the best thing I would be able to do is, what is this, 80? So I'll go up to like, wait, what is that? No, it's 48. Okay, let's go up to, well, 64 is not much. Let's go up to 80. Yeah. Subtract this bottom piece, and here will be our roof. Go over here, grab some roof. Doesn't really matter where from, but I'd rather start on that corner. Actually, I don't even have to make that 80. I can just do whatever. I can cover up some of that bottom. Let me do that instead. Whoops. But I gotta make it. Wait, what is it? 80 across? Is this 80? From here to here? Yes, okay. I do have to make it 80 across. Yeah, we can just do whatever down here. Doesn't matter. Copy, paste. Oh, come on, man. I forgot to flatten the image. Flatten, copy, paste. There we go. Okay, and under here I can make this little drop shadow to make it look cool. To make it look like the roof hangs way over the outside of it. I don't have to use drop shadow. I can use this. Excuse me. But I figured it out later. It happens. It looks. I just looked out for my buddies. Yeah. Dang. Trying to figure out. I will go up here and kind of make some of these maybe a little brighter on top, because there's going to be some lighting on this stuff. Oh, dang it. This has some of that bluish lighting on it. It goes in the swamp area. I gotta make something though. I gotta make some up and down boards or something. This is very plain. It's very plain. I don't like it. Oh, I should have grabbed one of those windows. I gotta do the window, man. I didn't think about doing the window. I'll never get that the same color. It's gonna be difficult. Copy paste. Drag it down here. All these buildings have the same windows. I used the same texture here. I don't know if I can get it the same color though. Oh boy. I think I went towards this direction, or was it over here? And then the saturation. Yeah. And then I did a brightness, highlight and shadow. Okay, there we go. That's not too bad. I need to deselect that though, so I can see what I'm doing. Deselect. Yeah, see, it's too bright. It's gonna be too bright. It's gonna be too bright up top, but down in here, I need to make sure this looks like it goes together. And that's pretty dang close. Okay, there's good. Now we just put this here somewhere, out of the way, because I'm gonna copy that and paste it. Oh, it pasted the whole image. That's kind of weird. I need to make a little drop shadow here. I am hungry. I just heard my stomach go. Paste that one more time. Put two little windows here. We'll put two little windows right over here. Whee. Okay, yes, deselect everything. Excuse me. Dang it, I'm getting hoarse. I'm horsey. Now I need to put that drop shadow on this too. Drop shadow. Sort of. That's pretty good. Deselect. There we go. Maybe there's one light on in here. You know, looking great. Yeah, for a 2D flat image, it does look pretty good. Just let me save this. Yeah, my power input's really good right now, so I kind of wanted to play a 3D game. And I'll probably play JDA. Update this. Go over here. I'm gonna grab this tile as soon as I can. Come on, man, grab the tile. There it is. Trying to make some little build. I can't see, it's moved all over the place. Oh god, it moved way down. Zoom back in, I can't see what I'm doing. Somebody help me. There we go. I just wanted to copy this and put it over here. Doesn't matter. Okay. I could put some stuff around the outside of it, fencing and, you know, all that good stuff. I don't know if I actually have I have a house here somewhere. Yeah, there's a house over here. I didn't want to do the same style though. All the way across, you know. Some swamp people live out here. There's some swamp people. Yeah, I gotta eat something. My stomach's just going. Alright, I got a can of green beans here open. I'll snack on. I gotta make some oatmeal or something. I ran out of raisins. Dang it. But yeah, I think I wanna stream WMD or whatever it's called. Moose nipples. Game. I think I want to stream that JDA a little while. Well, I was thinking WMDs. I mean, it's hard to like find little things in there though. It's got mostly because it doesn't really. I mean, it kind of tells you what to do, but it doesn't show you where they're at or anything. So I like that. I like that style of game. I love a game that does not hold my hand whatsoever. It's fun. Just like with Goat Simulator, you just kind of go around and explore and do stuff. I need to start paying attention to the bucket list though. That way I can, instead of getting sidetracked every few seconds by seeing something cool. It's like, oh, something cool. Let's go check that out. Oh, wait a minute. There's something cool over there. Let's go check that out first. Then I forget what I'm doing. But it's perfect. It's perfect for my squirrel head, my squirrel brain. Alright, we got this in here. I'm not going to check this out right now, but I just wanted to make those shingles to see what it would look like. And it's not bad. I need to do some different things for like corners of the buildings, like going in here and making a solid sort of concrete pillar at the ends, which would be pretty cool. They're pretty easy to do. Yeah, I've been making a lot of progress just not paying attention to what I'm doing. Just find some random cool thing and go for it. Yeah. I've unlocked so much already. This grab. Let me grab. Oh, come on. Grab this. Drag it over here where this wood is. Yeah, right here. Just grab a couple. Grab these. Drag them back down. Ew. Airplane. Yeah, something like that. Darken these up here. That works. Sure. Breaks up the pattern look a little bit. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm going to switch over to. I think I will switch over to my gaming laptop. Solar's coming in great today, 128 watts, and so yeah, I'll switch over and play JDA for a little while, and I'll see you guys over there hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Make sure I save everything. Get that board open over here. Save this. I've been working on buildings for the past few days. The beach level looks really good. I like the way that's turning out. But yeah, I need to play something every once in a while too. I don't want to burn myself out. And I get burned out. You know, I do get burned out on working on this constantly. Look, I got the whale's tail. I got a little neon bar. It's a neon place. That's the end of our level right there. I did a whole sort of piratey city in here. This is very time consuming, but it's worth it once it's done. Alright, so hopefully everybody's enjoyed the content here. I don't know where the ending screen's at, so I'm gonna drop you outside for a minute. Yeah, we got the outdoors. Got the outdoors. Yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the content. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you next time. I'll be back in like a few minutes. I'm gonna boot my gaming laptop back up, and I'm gonna play a game this time instead of designing one. So